Hello everyone. For this video, I'm going to be focusing on a resume and all of the aspects to that which really make it stand out versus all of the other resumes out there. We're going to start with the name at the top. This is an example of a resume for a fictitious Bob Jones who is in accounting. You want to keep your name in bold and also in a larger font than the rest of the resume. So be sure to do that at the top. In this case, you can see that Bob Jones is actually a size 20 font in Times New Roman and bold, whereas the rest is a size 11. In general, I like the 20 font for the title and usually aim between a 10 to 12 font for the rest of the resume. So below that you'll find the full address, one phone number specific for your job search, as well as the best email to reach you. Be sure to have that email be a professional one. Below that you'll find the professional summary. Not so much an objective anymore, as the summary really is what qualifies you for the position. This would be tailored specifically to the position you're applying to, and potentially even the company would have more specific details as far as what you bring to the table and why you're an ideal candidate for this position. So we can connect individually more and talk more about what you could put into this section, but here's an excellent example. You don't title this section either professional summary or objective statement. You just leave it as such in a sentence or paragraph format. Below that you'll see core competencies. Here's another section where you'll want to do research and potentially include things right outside of the or right off of the job description, so that it will again show you or show them that you have the skills necessary for the position and are again an ideal candidate. So in this case in accounting, bookkeeping, accounts payable, accounts receivable, I can look through this as a recruiter and see that Bob has the necessary skills. He also lists Microsoft Office Suite, which includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and all of that, in a nice little get-together along with accounting software. So core competencies is an excellent section to do all that. Below core competencies, you'll see the education section. Bob is currently in a Bachelor of Science program in accounting. The degree is bold and completely spelled out instead of BS in accounting or other versions. And then the anticipated date, since he hasn't graduated yet, June of 2014. Had they already graduated, you could put that. However, if you graduated many years ago, you can actually leave the date off and still put Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Rasmussen College, etc. You could also put some bullet points underneath Rasmussen College if, for example, you had more than one thing to add, such as Rasmussen Leadership Academy, if you were a part of that, or if your GPA was above a 3.5, or you belong to other groups while in school. Another aspect for new graduates and students about to graduate that I prefer is actually listing out relevant coursework. So in this case, Bob can show as an example his auditing class, taxation class, financial reporting, business law, etc. All of those are great and awesome buzzwords that can be picked up by recruiting software as well as by the recruiter themselves. Below that, I highly recommend professional experience. This could be work experience, many different titles, but this works well for Bob. And you'll see below, again, the job title is bold with the dates across, then followed by the company and the city and state where the company is located. I find this is a great way, very easy, and yet the focus is bold onto the job title that they had. And then below that, listing bullet points. The important thing to mention here is that for any work that you're currently doing, you'll want to keep it in the present tense. So hence, inputs 90+ payable invoices into a CCPAC accounting system daily. Whereas a job that they no longer have, receptionist, cashier, received ED all incoming calls on 6-line phone system, operated service and parts desk. If this was a current job, it would be operates service and parts desk. So keep that in mind as you're going through, and remember to keep it present tense for any job that you currently have. Last, you'll see a professional associations section here. In this case, they're a student affiliate member for a certified public accountants organization. You could also have a certification section for an IT in certain areas, but all of this together is a very straightforward resume. The last thing I want to point out is make sure your bullet points are aligned up and down the screen, often on the left-hand side, and that the dates are aligned from top to bottom on the resume as well, creating a fully functional and aesthetic resume that is more pleasing to a recruiter's